Time for a little matinee basketball Saturday afternoon here at Wabash Valley College. Metro Sports Center, Mark Richardson alongside Zach Reynolds. Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Should be two really competitive games and two games that, could mean a lot going towards the end of the season here. Especially we're starting off with this women's game. These are, Wabash Valley, 9 years in a row, made the national tournament. They want to continue to get better and maybe make a run in the Region 24 tournament and do that. But if they're going to do that, they're going to have to knock off this Southwestern team that's number 16 in the country right now.
Yeah, they're the best in our region, that's for sure. They're 22-0, so got to have a chance to get against them. Now, we played them earlier. I was back January the 7th or something like that, January 10th maybe. Early January. You got that date for them.
7th.
January 7th. Warriors lost that game 88-81. At the end, though, we only had 4 players on the floor for the last 3 minutes of the game. We're in the game prior to that. After 3 quarters, it was really close. They went ahead and won by 7 points. And I will say they celebrated pretty well when it was done. It was a big victory for them, as they ought to. And Warriors, they went back in the locker room that night and had a little chat about that. They weren't too happy with the way they played. And we say probably every game, but Warriors only have 7 players. They've got at least 12 dressed down there. Fight breaks out, we're in trouble. They've got the numbers on us there. But here's the big thing. They're really, the guys in stripes will determine this game to a large extent. If they call ticky-tack fouls, Wabash has very little chance of playing, very little chance of finishing the game with 5 on the floor. If they let them play, we have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Wabash Valley, you got to look at that last game, and you got to take the positive of the fact that, like you just mentioned, they only had 4 players on the floor the last, 3 or so minutes, and still lost by single digits to a team that has, since then gone on to become the number 16 team in the country. If you control the fouls better and you still have 5 on the floor, you like your chances.
Last game, they had a big game out of Talisha Gilmore, a young lady from Collinsville, Illinois. Talisha is 6'1". She's a freshman. Collinsville is kind of a basketball hotbed, has been for years. She had 37 points against us. She had quite a game. She had 15 rebounds. She was 11 of 17 from the floor and 15 of 17 from the foul line. And she's not that good a free throw shooter, 67% of the year. That's not bad. But 15 of 17 is just about unconscious. And by herself, we had real trouble with her. Asia Elliott has to play strong defense. She'd have to get some help inside, too.
Yeah, and the help's going to have to be there because, yeah, you want Asia Elliott to play strong defense, but you also can't have her foul. If Asia Elliott ends up on the bench, there's just no size to match Gilmore. So going to have to play strong but smart and use self-defense. We talked a little bit before we've gone on the air, maybe a zone look some of the time at least. We'll see if Coach Hartsfield agrees with us on that, but I think you're going to have to get creative.
If I were coaching the Warriors or playing for the Warriors, I would beg the people from Southwestern, go ahead and shoot the ball. We're not guarding you. You take that 15-footer. You can have it. You want to step beyond the arc line? Shoot that. We don't care. All we care about is not getting the ball in the hands of Gilmore. She's going to get touches anyway. She's going to rebound the ball and get points that way. But try to keep it out of her hands until the ball is shot would be a big thing for the Warriors today.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned to me she had 15 rebounds last time. That's too many to give up to one player. You got to do a better job of getting a body on her and trying to box her out and trying to keep her from that. That was something, on Wednesday against Johnny Logan. I feel like in the first half, Johnny Logan was getting a fair amount of points from offensive rebounds, keeping them in it there for a little while, and then Wabash Valley cleaned that up in the second half, and they ended up with a nice sized victory. And you want to come out cleaner, this time around. This is a team that you can't, play a poor first half and then just say, well, we'll get them in the second half. Against Southwestern Illinois, if you come out slow, they could pull away from you.
Southwestern has a win over Vincennes as well, so they did that. That's the other team that's the better competition in our region. They beat them by 10. So they're a very salty ball club, coached by Jonathan Denny. I think this is his 5th or 6th year at the helm there. And he every year, and I talked to him last year because even though we beat them soundly last year, they stayed with us for about a quarter and a half. You could see they're making progress, incrementally getting better and better. And now he's got Gilmore inside. They're a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, absolutely. They've certainly gotten better year over year, and now they're kind of reaping those benefits right now. But right now it doesn't matter. It matters how you finish the season, and hopefully Wabash Valley can put a little chink in that armor.
Hey, a lot of stuff going on today. Wabash Valley wins a baseball game over Salt Lake. 3-2 is the final. That game was played in Weatherford, Texas. So the Warriors go 3-1 down in Weatherford. They beat El Paso twice. They got beat by Weatherford, and then they beat Salt Lake today. On the ladies' side, softball team split a couple yesterday. They got beat early today. They play again here in just a little bit. We're going to take a 90-second break and be back with the starters right after this.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot-long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Start the year off right with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% for 60 months, or up to $10,000 off MSRP. Get yours today at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
A little different look for Southwestern today than we saw the other day. They've got Kelby Zupan back in the ball game. She's 5'9", sophomore from Bethalto. She gets a start. She was ineligible because of an injury last time out. And let's see if we can find the rest of this group for you as they get out. I got 4 out of 5 marked. And there we go. I've got the last one. It is Layla Pierce at the guard spot at 5'6" out of Homewood Flossmoor High School. 10 points a game for her. Kelby Zupan, 7.9 from Bethalto, 5'9" sophomore. From Croatia, sophomore, 5'10", Iva Majud. Say it for me.
Eva Medjugorje.
Eva Medjugorje. Oh, she doesn't score too much. Number 20 is Talisha Gilmore, averaging 15 a game, and she's out of Collinsville. And Holly Woods, out of this Kansas City area, Blue Springs, she's 5'4", sophomore, 9.8 a game for her. Zach, go ahead and give us the Warriors, if you will. I know you're watching.
Yeah, for Wabash Valley, pretty typical starting lineup. Jordan Scott starting at point guard. She had a great game on Wednesday against John A. Logan. AJ Elliott, another good game for her as well. I believe she had 24 on Wednesday. Cassie McMasters, Destiny McAllister, and Keely Harris.
So pick the 5. That's who they are. Our Warriors move from left to right in the opening stanza. They wear the home whites trimmed in red, and Southwestern the road black. Blue printing with white outline around it on the front. It'll be Gilmore and Gilmore controls the tap against Elliott. They come down quickly with it. Majudjeric drives, kick it up top now to Holly Woods, and they'll set the offense. This girl led him in scoring last year. High post feed to Gilmore, faces up. We don't mind her out there. Just don't let her get close to the basket. Holly Woods on the wing, looking down low. Gilmore, good position down there, trying to get it to her. There's a drive by Pierce, kick it outside. Hoffman drives inside and has a stripped in. It's Warrior basketball. Had it stripped, went off her knee. Turnover against Southwestern, Warrior ball. Pretty good defense on the opening try, and they're going to go full court pressure and try to exploit the short bench of the Warriors.
That was a zone look on defense, I think, for Wabash Valley, by the way.
Get the ball inbounds to McAllister. McAllister gets it across the line to Elliott. Elliott's going to drive to the rack, shot up. That's no good. Rebound is chased down, and they've got Pierce in the corner, double teamed. And can't get rid of the basketball. Finally does get rid of the ball to Woods in the backcourt. Now across to Zupan, and across the timeline they go. No score here. We played almost a minute. Southwestern has the ball with Woods up top. 2 at the high post. Majudjeric has it. Now outside to Gilmore. On the left wing to Woods. To the cutter inside. Majudjeric has it. Kicks it outside. And this is the zone by the Warriors. They're packing it in pretty good up top. Zupan for 3. That's a wild shot. A rebound by Keela Harris. Harris at the timeline has it picked, and she's called. There's a foul called against Southwestern, against Gilmore, and that's a big play for the Warriors. You don't want your big girl fouling at the half-court line. That's what Gilmore did. Tell me Majugorj's name again.
Medjugorje.
Medjugorje. She's out of Croatia. Well, her parents probably aren't listening to us, so we'll work on that. Up top to McMasters against this zone, and it's off the knee of Elliott on the floor. Coming out with it is Southwestern. Woods on the break. She kicks it back out. Majorich with it. Now out to Hoffman. Make that Zupan. And at the top is Layla Pierce. This girl from Homewood Flossmoor High School shoots and knocks down the three, the first of the game. First score of the game belongs to Southwestern, 3-0. Full court pressure by the Blue Storm. McAllister will walk it up. Take your time, get it across. Now outside to Jordan Scott. This is our first half-court possession. McMasters up high. Waiting and dribbling outside on the left side. Now dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it outside to Harris. Harris to the free throw line, around a pick, steps back. Still in the dribble. Inside to Elliott, bad pass, thrown away. Another turnover against the Warriors. Southwestern in transition. Majugorich for three on the wing. That's no good. Long rebound, McAllister has it. Warriors look to run. McAllister leads the break. On the left side to Jordan Scott. Scott dribbles in, goes up inside, missed the bunny, and rebound. Majugorich has it. She goes all the way to the glass with it. Eva to the rack. No foul called. There was a foul, but no foul called, and the Warriors get the rebound. Outlet pass to Keela Harris. Transition basketball. Harris spins to the glass. Layup good. Nice move by Harris. 3-2. Warriors down by one now as they break the press. Majugorich to the block. Stops there and throws it on the wing side to Zupan. Up top, Pierce for three. That shot's no good. All Warriors on a rebound. Well, we've withstood the early onslaught of Southwestern. We've played 3 minutes, and Warriors only down 3-2. There's a drive by Scott. Free throw line jumper out to Elliott. That's no good. Nobody on the boards for the Warriors but McAllister, who's called reaching from the backside for the foul. That ball came down at the feet of the lady inside of her. She tried to reach through her and got called for the foul.
And by the way, we got a couple of passionate coaches in this game. We're going to hear from them plenty. We have already, especially from Coach Jonathan Denny. Maybe deservedly so.
Well, he's trying to, they're in the rankings. They're number 16, trying to keep them right there. This looks like man-to-man right now for the Warriors. Over in the wing to Woods, and they get the ball inside to Gilmore, lost it, and the Warriors come out with a turnover. She didn't catch the basketball. Scott down the right side, double teamed, and fouled there by Zupan, who didn't like the call. Warriors continue to try to press the action. After the turnover, they try to take it down as quickly as they can. 6:37 left, first quarter. Warriors down 3-2. Inbound up by the timeline to Jordan Scott, guarded by Holly Woods. Around a pick, Scott goes to the left side to the free throw line. Stops there, behind her back dribble. Oh, nice pass inside to Elliott, and she missed the bunny. Great pass. Elliott fights for the rebound, and Southwestern comes out with it. Zupan across the timeline. Here's Gilmore to the paint. Down low to Majugorich and knocked out of bounds by McMasters.
A really heads-up play there by McMaster. She was in a bad spot. It was 2-on-1, almost a certain fast break layup, and she just punched the ball out, going to let her defense set up and help her out.
And I think the Warriors in man-to-man right now, and Elliott's doing the job against Gilmore, who hasn't caught the ball inside yet.
The zone look just didn't work the way they wanted it to those first couple of possessions.
There's the catch by Gilmore, shot up in the paint, and it rolls out, and foul called on Asia Elliott. And you go watch Greta Hartsfield down there. And she's saying, hey, that's not how we drew that up on defense. That's not exactly what we're supposed to do, or not at all what we're supposed to do. Easy entry pass to Gilmore.
Well, they went with the zone look, like we mentioned, those first couple of possessions, and they were just allowing too many open threes. Swick only hit the one of them from Pierce, but there was too many open opportunities from three, so they decided to switch to the man.
Gilmore's first free throw is good, and it puts Southwestern up 4-2, so it's a low-scoring start to this one. 6:14 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, both teams just one field goal made so far and have missed some pretty good opportunities.
Second free throw for Gilmore. Got it. And now it's 5-2 in favor of Southwestern. 6:10 left here first half. First quarter as Scott brings it up against Holly Woods. Woods playing some good defense on Scott. Scott backs it off to the logo out by the center line. 15 in the shot clock now. Scott drives left side, stop and pop from 10. That shot's no good. Rebound. Harris called for over the back foul. They don't call over the back anymore. They call it displacing the person. But whatever you call it, if you're behind, it's hard to rebound. Good box out that time by Southwestern. Here comes Shaylin Sprinkles into the game. And Brianna Dugan's out there as well. Harris and McMasters to the bench.
I think they're hoping Sprinkles can be some instant offense because they have not gotten what they wanted on the offensive end of the floor so far.
Hollywood's at 5'4", brings it down, guarded by Jordan Scott. Now up top to Pierce. Scott's got her. High post feed, knocked away. They've got it again, though. That's Carlotta Ray out of Spain with the basketball. Dribbles inside to the free throw line, into the paint. Ball's on the deck, and Dugans came out with it. No foul called, even though they were on top of her. Sprinkles gets the ball to McAllister. Now McAllister in the backcourt, fouled by Hollywoods. And the Warriors get the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, these two teams, you can tell, play a similar style of defense. They're going to be aggressive, and this time we're seeing Swick get some of these calls. We're always upset to see Wabash Valley get these calls in the backcourt, away from the basket, trying to be aggressive.
That style of defense you're talking about, it's what we call slap and hack. Slap, hack, and hold. Jordan Scott up top, dribbles in the right elbow with it now. Up top to McAllister. We need offense, don't we? McAllister will shoot for three from the top. That shot is short and rebounded by Ray. She got up nicely on the rebound. Outlet pass across the timeline there to Hoffman. Hoffman inside to Gilmore, and a tie-up called and a foul instead. And a foul, I think, is going to go against Brianna Dugans.
Well, she came right in there and grabbed the ball away. Gilmore had it too low. Well, they're going to say she got a piece of the wrist there.
Good help side defense coming in and trying to get the ball when it's still down low. Gilmore catches the inbounds pass, hands it back outside to Hoffman. Now Hollywoods back to Hoffman in the corner. Down low to Gilmore. Gilbert, nice spin move and a foul called. Well, they got the ball inside to her. She caught the ball at the block. We had double team help, but she spun into him and a foul was called. And Greta Hartsfield thinks it's probably not a good call, but it's the second foul against Asia Elliott, and that's a big call in this ball game. 4:55 to play in the first quarter. Free throws coming up for Southwestern. Timeout on the floor. Warriors trailing 5-2. Back in a moment.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Well, the big girl out of Collinsville, 6'1", Talisha Gilmore, has not made a field goal yet, but she's headed to the free throw line for the second time, and 2 fouls on Asia Elliott, and she's still on the floor. So that's going to be something to watch right there.
Yes, there's one field goal from each side right now. Wabash Valley, 1 of 7 starts. And they've had some good looks, some ones down low that should be converted.
Gilmore free throw is good. Last time we played, she was 15 of 17 from the foul line. That was a pretty good night for her. And pretty good for anybody. A lot of free throws. Another free throw. This one's good. She's 4 for 4, and the lead now 7-2 for Southwestern. And full court pressure, but boy, that's just man-to-man pressure. Hollywoods will guard Jordan Scott. Scott will bring it up by herself. Scott to the right side, across the timeline. Woods all over out there. Nice defense to the cutter, Dugans. Dugans pass down low, and the ball knocked away. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Warrior basketball. Referee pointing the wrong way, but it was obviously off a couple of hands that have black shirts behind them. 14 on the shot clock as Dugans inbounds under her own basket. Elliott in the corner, and they look for her to break inside somehow. Out to the corner to McAllister for 3, and she hit it. On the inbounds play, the Warriors back within 2, 7-5. Majugarich down low to Gilmore. Gilmore to the paint, kicks it outside. There's the 3 from the corner, and that's good by Sophia Hoffman. She's a shooter. Nice inside outlook. Gilmore with a good pass, and they lead it now 10-5 and a foul at the timeline. Warriors will have the ball out. Well, we'll shoot free throws now with Jordan Scott. And I don't think they realize yet that should be 2 shots, right? Oh, it's just their 4th, our 15th foul. I need to quit refereeing and try to keep score. 10-5, Warriors down by 5. trying to hang with this good Southwestern club in the first quarter. 4:20 left in the quarter. From now on, the free throws will be shot this quarter. Both teams over the limit. Left side to Sprinkles, her first touch of the game. Dribbles to the rack, left-hand layup, rolls in. They gave her the seam with the left hand. She got it. Warriors down by 3, 10-7. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Up top now to Hoffman. Hoffman to Ray. Ray to the paint, shot up in the glass, and that's good. Nice move, 12-7. Warriors down by 5. Full court pressure, 3:50 left here in the first quarter. And Scott will bring it up against Holly Woods. Oh, Woods just took it away from her at the timeline, falls down with the basketball. And, ooh, that's almost something there, nothing called. There's a drive and a scoop shot up and good for Hoffman. And now it's 14-7. Scott bumped in the backcourt. Holly Woods, she's giving Scott fits back there. And if Scott will do that, if you go toward the basket, you're hard to guard. If you go back and forth out there, Holly Woods is pretty tough.
Yeah, she's got some fire. You can tell that for sure. She got away with a little push-off when she was on the ground, definitely, and now she'll earn a seat on the bench. She plays hard, so I'm sure she'll be back out there in no time at all.
That play on that we're talking about, Hollywood stole the ball from Jordan Scott just across the timeline. I thought it could have been a travel. Could have been a held ball. They called nothing, and they got the basket because of that. So Jordan Scott at the line for a pair of free throws, and the first one is no good. A little quick on that release, I thought. Take your time, Jordan. We get paid by the hour, you know. Second free throw is good. Now it's 14-8 in favor of Southwestern after the made free throw by the Warriors. 3.5 left here first quarter. Worked their defense. They worked the perimeter out there with Ray. Now in the hands of Hoffman. Hoffman on the drive. Kicks it out to the corner to Ray. Ray on the drive to the basket. That's the travel. By the way, Carlotta Reyes from Spain, and a lot of what she does would be a travel in American basketball, usually.
Yeah, a little bit different game in the Euro Leagues. Sometimes it takes time to adjust.
Sprinkles brings it across for the Warriors. Shaylen to the rack, kicks it to the corner to McAllister up top now to Scott. One more pass. McMaster's open for three. That's no good. And a rebound pulled out of the air by Arumi. Arumi double-teamed in the backcourt. And she falls down, gets the ball to Zupan. Zupan drives left side. Oh, that's about 2 or 3, almost travels. They throw it away. The Warriors get the basketball. McMaster's on the steal. McMaster's in the paint. Out to Jordan Scott. Scott drives by everybody to the rack. The layup is good. Jordan Scott. Good flurry for the Warriors. Only down by 4 now with 2:40 to play here first quarter. Couple turnovers in a row against Southwestern. Now they go inside, and Gilmore catches it. And a weak side help really late. McAllister fouled her. She'll have a couple of free throws.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. You know, these two teams are pretty similar, Mark, in their styles. You know, we talked about it earlier about defense. On offense, they both want to play fast. Southwestern's going to take more threes. That's more their game. They haven't taken many shots inside. It's about even now, shots inside versus three-pointers. But, you know, it's very similar styles. Both teams want to play fast. They're going to be aggressive.
Gilmore at the line for the third time and hits her 5th straight free throw.
Now, I thought you told me she only shoots, 60-something% on the year.
67 until she plays the Warriors, and she's very good. Another free throw for a young lady from Collinsville. That one's good, and she hit 6 in a row here in the first quarter. And she'll come out of the game in favor of
Medjugorje.
Yeah, I think you could say that. She's out of Croatia. Southwestern with a 16-10 lead now, and they've gone away from the full court pressure. And it's like a half-court trap, maybe. It's man-to-man. Sprinkles on the left side. High post feed to McMaster's. McMaster's dribbles out, gets the ball to Scott. Scott curl cuts to the paint. Outside to Dugans. Dugans drives to the paint. Shot up in the paint. That's no good, and a foul called. Dugans like the play. They're going to play man-to-man. They're going to foul a lot because the Warriors, almost everybody in the Warriors can drive to the basket. That time it was Brianna Dugans.
Yeah, last couple of possessions, Jordan Scott's really kind of putting the team on her back offensively. Last time she pump fake, drove, and made a tough layup. That time she drives, gets the defense to clap, kicks Dugans, and then at that point you got the defense scrambling to close out shooters, and you keep driving. And it gives you good offensive looks. This time Dugans cashes it in at the free throw line.
And first free throw by Dugans is good. The Warriors 2 of 3 at the line. They are 6 of 6, but all of them by Talisha Gilmore. And Gilmore getting a little rest right now as is Asia Elliott and McAllister. They both have 2 fouls, though. Second free throw by Dugans. That's good. And the Warriors go 2-2-1, full court pressure after the made basket. In the backcourt, it's Arumi, guarded by Scott. A long way from the basket, threw it and got through with it. Pierce got it across the timeline. It was a bad pass, and Pierce happened to be able to recover it. Up top now to Arumi, hands the ball to Ray. Ray on the dribble, guarded by Jordan Scott. High post feed now Hoffman, and a 3 seconds on the lane call. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Give that man the fans all want to applaud it in 3-second violation. That was a rule back in basketball back in the 60s.
Yeah. I mean, I know you've been clamoring for it for several games in a row. You finally got one.
Finally got one. It's hard to guard anybody that stays in the lane too long. All you can do really is pinch them. There's a drive by Dugans to the rack. Layup good. Nice drive, Brianna Dugans. Warriors within 2 now, 16-14. Minute and a half left here, first quarter. Get the ball to Majugarich and across the line to Ray. Ray to the glass, to the corner. A 3 up and good. Second of the day by Layla Pierce. 19-14 in favor of Southwestern. Minute 20 left here, first quarter. This place is kind of heating up a little bit, isn't it? Harris on the wing. Dribbles by the pick to the top. Gets the ball to Dugans, who scored our last couple of points here, last 4. Dugans on the drive, goes left side, layup up and good. Brianna Dugans. They can't stop her, can they? 19-16, Warriors down by 3. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Get the ball across, Hoffman for 3 on the wing. That's good. She's a shooter. Out of Carlisle, Illinois, that's all that she really offers. And there's a timeout called, and Ingrida Hartsfield is going to have a little time to chat here. 50 seconds left in the quarter. And Warriors trail at 22-16, and Ingrida Hartsfield's going to get her money's worth right here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Away here at Wabash Valley, Lady Warriors taking on Southwestern. First quarter action, it's 22-16 in favor of Southwestern. Warriors trying to keep this game close.
Yeah, right now it's the difference is the 3-point shots, 2 from Pierce and 2 from Hoffman each, and that's right there. That's the 6-point lead really for the Blue Storm. They're breaking the press, getting shots, and Coach Hartsfield won the timeout. Said you got to get back. You got to
find the shooters. I can give you their numbers if you like their numbers. 2 and 4. Those are the shooters. And 21 also with firing from the 3-point line. Warrior basketball now. Just under 50 seconds to play, down by 6 here in the first quarter. Scott picks her dribble up, gets the ball to Sprinkles. Sprinkles on the right side. Backs off, will shoot for 3 off the dribble. That's good. And the Warriors within 3. Hey, fans having a nice time here. They're really loud today. 22-19, Warriors down by 3. 30 seconds to play first quarter. They get the ball across the timeline. Now Arumi to Ray. Ray has the ball knocked away. Scott had it, lost it. They pick it up inside to go to Gilmore, and she shoots and scores. Broken play, and they got the ball inside to Gilmore. They lead it by 5 with 15 seconds left. Make it 12 seconds as Scott breaks the timeline. We're going to shoot the last shot of the quarter. Scott goes to her left. On the dribble against Pierce. Crossover dribble into the paint she goes. Floater up, and good for Jordan Scott. And that will do it for the first quarter. 24-21, Southwestern leads it by 3 at the quarter break. A hard-fought contest so far. Going to be fun. We'll be back in a minute with the second quarter.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
After one quarter, Warriors trail Southwestern 24-21, and we got foul trouble with McAllister with 2, Elliott with 2, and I think once Gilmore catches the ball in the paint, you might as well get out of her way. You're not going to stop her easily.
Yeah, something's going to have to be figured out there. On the offensive end, Wabash Valley has figured something out with the drive. It's an aggressive defense. Pump fake and drive. There's looks there inside.
Warrior basketball to start the second quarter. Jordan Scott hands the ball to Shaylin Sprinkles high on the right side. Sprinkles dives inside, shoots off the glass, and it won't go in. Rebound by Ray of Southwestern. Southwestern looks to run, and they throw it away. Trapping in the backcourt were Harris and Sprinkles, and coughing it up was Sophia Hoffman. Turnover to the Warriors.
Well, there's been a lot of near turnovers that the Blue Storm avoided in that first quarter. Maybe some of those go Wabash Valley's way as time goes on.
And the referee's going to get together and chat for a moment. I'm going to put 20 on the shot clock because we got the ball in the half court to start the possession. They're going to get number 10 back in the game. That's Eva Mujigoric.
That was closer.
Tell me again.
Medjugorje,
yeah. Glad her parents don't listen to English. Oh, nice job by Jordan Scott on the inbounds play. Could have been over and back, but she went back and let the ball fall first. Scott drives to the free throw line. Double team. Kicks it outside to Dugans. Dugans on the drive. Kicks it on the right side to Sprinkles. She'll shoot for 3 on the right side. That's good. Sprinkles drilled it, and the Warriors have tied the ball game. Lead at 27-20, 25-20. That's tied 24 each, pardon me. 24 apiece now. The Warriors fought back. And we're playing zone to start the quarter. They'll need to get the ball inside, won't they? Instead of settling for the outside shot. Pierce calls the play, and now they, with 10 on the shot clock, Carlotta Ray moves toward the top, picks her dribble up. Cross-court pass. On the wing, Zupan drives to the block. Ball loose. It's on the floor. 2 seconds on the shot clock. 1. Majuric will shoot and hit the 3 right before the buzzer. I don't care how you pronounce that name. That's a nice shot. And it puts him up 27-24. 8:50 left here in the first half. Heady play by the young lady out of Croatia. Shaylin Sprinkles off the dribble for 3. That's the left. No good. Rebound chased down. They've got it with Pierce. Pierce outlet pass to Zupan. Down low, they get the ball to Gilmore. They lost it. Warriors have it. McMasters, long passes over the head of Sprinkles out of bounds. Turnover against the Warriors. What a nice atmosphere today. This is a loud crowd.
Yeah, a lot of people here. I mean, Swick has traveled well. It's not a super close drive, and they got a good number of fans behind their bench. Plenty of Wabash Valley fans here making some noise.
27-24, Warriors trail it by 3 now. 8.5 to play. First half, Holly Woods against the Warrior zone, double teamed, and gets the ball to Pierce. Pierce back up to Woods. Woods on the right side to Pierce in the corner. And they've got Gilmore open. They can't get the ball to her. And a foul called in the corner, and it's going to be against the Warriors. Now, I think it'll be McMasters on the foul.
And it will. And, I don't love those calls, but they've made them consistently, and that's something that you're going to have to adjust to. When you get that trap, you just got to stay straight up and let them turn it over themselves.
Don't reach. 20 on the shot clock to get the ball inside. Majugurek had it, and she's fouled on the play, and it's going to be against, I think McMaster's got her on the arm. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it is. She swiped down. You could see Coach Ingrida Hartsfield immediately yell out, stop swiping down, stay up. You're going to get those calls when you swipe down like that, oftentimes, even if you only get ball.
That's another foul against McMaster's inbounds play. Rebound, Gilmore, and she missed inside. Now they've got great size with inside. Kick it outside. Hollywoods for 3 on the right wing. That shot is no good. Rebound, Gilmore outruns everybody, and a held ball they're going to call, I think. Boy, she's hard to stop inside, especially with Asia Elliott on the bench. She's 6'1", and she is not slightly built. A lot of 6'1" young ladies are thin as a rail. This girl's got some strength to her as well. New 20 on the shot clock for Southwestern up top. Now in the corner to Zupan. Drive by Holly Woods. Back to Zupan again. Cross-court pass. Pierce for 3 on the wing. That shot's no good. Long rebound, and Pierce has it. Pierce drives. Kicks it outside to Zupan at the 3. Left side, left corner for Woods. That 3 is good. Nice ball movement by Southwestern. A timeout called by Ingrida Hartsfield, or timeout called by Jonathan Denny of Southwestern. 30-24, Warriors down by 6. 7:37 left here in the first half. We'll take a break and be right back.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Baseball knocks off the #1 team in the country, 3-2.
Warriors down 30-24 after another 3-ball, and they're really helping each other well. And a couple threes to start this quarter. They've hit 6 in the ball game.
Yeah, they started 5 of 8. They missed 3 in a row there, but there's too many offensive rebounds. They finally got one to go with Woods. You can't give them that many opportunities. They'll hit it.
And the Warriors bring back in Asia Elliott and Destiny McAllister, both of whom have 2 fouls apiece. 30-24, 7.5 to play here. Warriors down by 6 in the first half. On the wing, it's Dugans. Dugans dribbles toward the top, spins down the lane to the rack, and shot up, and a foul called on Gilmore. Good things happen when you drive to the basket.
The offense is not the problem right now for Wabash Valley. They've been doing a good job. They found something with this drive, and, I would say attack Gilmore again. You want to try to get her in foul trouble, get her off the floor. The offense has not been the issue. Wabash Valley needs to figure out something on defense and specifically rebounding the basketball.
Going to be difficult with Gilmore in there, but Elliott will help with that. Dugan's at the line for a pair of free throws. First one's good. Brianna Dugan's having a nice sophomore year for Wabash Valley. Young lady out of Chicago. Redshirt sophomore. One more on the way for Dugan's. Takes her time, and free throw is good. Warriors within 4, 30-26, 6-7-20 left here in first half. Southwestern basketball, they've got the ball in the wing with Pierce, double teamed up top to Woods. And see right now we're trying to contest those guards a little bit. Woods on the dribble, double teamed. Gets the ball to Majugarich. Outside, Zupan for 3 on the wing. Good. And that's another one. That had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players hit 3 balls here in the first half, and they lead it 33-26. Zach, I think if they can knock those threes down, you just have to let them shoot. Dugans for 3 on the outside. That's no good. Rebound tapped around and out of bounds. Belongs to Southwestern.
Yeah, you have to think that they're going to, cool off a little bit. But you can't leave them wide open like that either. You gotta throw better contests out there.
Yeah, I think they're going to cool off. And now they've got Gilmore out of the games. That changes things a little bit of how you defend them. Up top to Woods, high post feed to Majugarich. Now they go back up to Woods. High post this time inside, and a shot up and good. They've got good size advantage down there. Vignette Ambrose Pons on her first touch of the game. And now it's 35-26. This game was tied at 24 apiece just a little bit ago. That's been in this quarter, and we're just 6:15 left until half. Jordan Scott around a pick toward the top. Scott picks her dribble up and gets the ball to Shaylin Sprinkles. Sprinkles on the drive to the paint. Layup up and no good. Rebound. Southwestern has it. And Woods in the backcourt is guarded by Dugans. Behind her back, and a foul called on Dugans. That'll be her third. Correct? 3?
Yeah, they're going to call the blocking foul, say she got the hip into her.
Just 2 on the board for Dugan, so Ingrida Hartsfield trying to do a little teaching on the bench right now about what to do on defense. And rotation, I think, is what we're talking about. Ooh, nice little half hook inside by Pons is no good. Elliott with the rebound for the Warriors. Double teamed in the backcourt. And really, referees are a little happy with the whistle. That's not much contact back there on that double team, and Woods gets called for the foul.
Yeah, I didn't think there was much there on the Dugans foul either, and now it's kind of going both ways a little bit.
And that's what I worry about with the Lady Warriors. I know it's even-handed across the board for both teams, but we don't have the players to foul with. We're just short on people. 35-26, Warriors down by 9. 5:40 left here, first half, pardon me. Dugans on the left wing, dribbles to the paint, kicks it outside to Scott. Scott in the left corner, dribbles baseline, stop there. To Elliott, and a bad pick called against Asia Elliott. That'll be your third foul.
No, I think it may have been it's going to be a push-off on Jordan Scott instead.
Well, I'd rather have that, thank you. Elliott was in the area. I was worried that it'd be your third. That's a fourth team foul against the Warriors. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the half. Picks a dribble up top now to Jugaric. Down inside they go. Catching the ball is Pons. Back to the basket. Floater no good. Rebound, Warriors have it, and a foul called on the rebound. And boy, the referees are sticklers today. Foul against Pons is her first.
Yeah, that's not going to be to the advantage of Wabash fouling, that's for sure.
Maybe Jordan Scott 1-on-5 at the end of this ballgame. She's the player that fouls the least for the Warriors. Warriors down by 9, 5:10 left in the half. 35-26 Southwestern Warrior basketball. Sprinkles up top to McMasters. Dribbles now to the left side to Jordan Scott. Scott looks, steps back, shoots for three, and that shot's no good. Rebound, Southwestern has it. Medjugorje with it, has it taken away by Sprinkles. Sprinkles to the rack, left-hand layup, no good. Medjugorje on the rebound, and a foul called. Sprinkles will have free throws in. Boy, that's a really late whistle.
Yeah, very late.
Sprinkles made the steal. Out by the timeline, had the left-hand layup. Shot a little too hard, but they caught her on the arm while she was shooting. She'll have a couple of free throws. Both teams over the limit now, so 2 free throws from here on through the 4:47 that's left in this half. Jonathan Denny complaining about the officiating. He's pointing out to where the foul should have been called and when it wasn't. The referee's over there, listens to him. I think they're going to be friendly. Nobody's really too upset over there. First one by Sprinkles, good. Here's another one. And it rolls out. And a rebound, as a foul called on the rebound. Boy, the referees have just tightened up to a place where the Warriors can't play.
Yeah, that's McMaster's third now. I didn't see much there either. And it's going to slow the game down, too, with both teams shooting free throws both ways, no matter what the foul.
And at the line, it'll be number 33, Vignette Ambrose Pons. She's 6'2", a freshman from the country of Spain. She's a 64% free throw shooter. They've got a lot of depth on this ball club. First free throw is no good. Baseball team is not here today. That's not who you hear. They played baseball in Weatherford, Texas, just outside of Fort Worth today.
Knocked off the #1 team in the country.
Free throw is good for Vignette Pons on the second one. Salt Lake was #1.
Reigning champions, and nice win for Wabash Valley.
36-27, Warriors down by 9 here with 4.5 to play in the first half. There's a nice dish inside to Elliott. Shot up and count it. Oh, no, they called double dribble. Turnover against the Warriors. I didn't see it.
I don't think anybody in the arena saw it except the official, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's all that really counts, isn't it? 4.5 left to play here in the first half. They've got a 9-point lead in the basketball right now, Southwestern. Carlotta Ray hands the ball to Pierce. She hit a couple threes early. Drives to the rack. Wild shot up, no good. Rebound tossed around, the Warriors have it. Dugans leads the break for the Warriors. Down the middle of the floor against Ray. Shot up and a foul called. Carlotta Ray swiped to the basketball. She didn't like the foul call, but when you swing your arms like that, it's going to be a foul.
I mean, and I'll tell you what, I'm a Wabash Valley alum, but I thought that was pretty well all ball, and that's just the way that the officials are calling it here.
Well, I've been calling basketball for Wabash a long time. I thought she got her. She swung the arm, and if you don't get her, it looks like you did. And that's what the referee called. Dugan's free throw is good. Kind of breaks a little scoring drop for the Warriors. 36-28 with another free throw. The Warriors down by 8. 4:13 left in the first half.
That's interesting. Wabash Valley is winning the turnover battle, but, they're losing the rebound battle, and that's what's hurting them, I feel like.
Dugan's hit it. She's 6 for 6 at the line. Warriors down by 7, 36-29. Their basketball. Southwestern with 4 minutes to play in the first half. Swinging out to Pierce for 3. Lefty shoots from the wing. That shot's no good. Long rebound, and it comes to Southwestern. Hartsfield not happy at all with the rebounding of the Warriors. There's a turnover taken away. The Warriors have it with numbers. Sprinkles in the middle and kicked it to the corner. Dugans has it picked away from her. Medjugorje took it away from her, and it's Southwestern basketball. We were loose with the basketball that time. Hoffman across the timeline, and that's a travel. Always love when the referee agrees with me. And I tell you what, Hoffman is a shooter, and ball handling is not her forte. And when that time she had to handle it, and we'll get somebody else in and let them try to handle the basketball.
When she catches it, she'll throw up the shot, and she'll hit it a fair amount, but that time coughed it up.
3:40 to play in the half. The Warriors down by 7. Need to make a little halftime run as we get toward the halftime break. McAllister up top around a pick to the free throw line. Down low, she stopped there, and Medjugorje had her hands on it, and it's a held ball. And the ball goes to the Warriors. McAllister had it at her waist, and Medjugorje got her hands on it. Sprinkles will inbound the ball in her own basket. Waiting and looking for a cutter, gets the ball to Elliott. Elliott around the defender, shot up, and won't go, and a foul called. Pons called for her second foul. That'll bring the big guard Gilmore back in. The Warriors going to have to make him at the free throw line. Whoever shoots the best free throws got a chance to win this game.
Yeah, I think so. And right now, only one miss from Southwestern, only a couple from Wabash Valley.
We were 8 of 10. They're 7 of 8. The free throw by Elliott is good. 3:26 left until the halftime break. It's a hardly fought contest. Tough ball game. Second one by Elliott's good. Full court pressure is gone now as they walk it up. That's Arumi with the basketball, guarded by Jordan Scott. Got under the ball a little bit. Arumi on the dribble. Oh, that's a double dribble. Thank you. Finally, the referee caught it. That's why they have 3 referees. Turnover, Warrior basketball down by 5 now with 3:14 left in the half. Love to go into the halftime break, still even up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I need to finish this half off strong.
Dugan's on the left wing. Here's a pick. She goes around that to the free throw line, down the right side, kicks out to McAllister, catch and shoot for 3. Shot no good, rebound, and a foul called on Sprinkles. And Layla Pierce will go there and shoot the free throws. Well, she was in the air when she was up to rebound the ball at the free throw line when Sprinkles hit her in the back and knocked her down. I don't think there's any love lost between these two teams somehow.
Well, you're going to get that way when you got two teams that play this aggressively. There's going to be a lot of bumping and running a little bit, and that can make you feel a certain type of way, over time.
Here's some more size coming in the game. That is number 32. That's Michaela Rambert-Carter. She's 6'5", out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Free throws for Layla Pierce. First one is good. One more coming. 62% for the year for Layla. Just under 3 minutes left in the half. Southwestern leading right now. 37-31. That free throw is good. Makes it 38-31. And back in the game comes Hoffman, and out goes Pierce. Jonathan Denny managing his bench and trying to keep people out of foul trouble here as we play out the rest of the first half. They've got a 7-point margin. McAllister up top, guarded by Medjugorje. High post feed to Elliott. Elliott on the dribble to the glass, layup up, and he won't go. She missed the layup. She's missed a couple of bunnies today. Carlotta Ray in the backcourt. Goes left against Sprinkles across the timeline. Oh, kicked it out of the corner. There's Hoffman to shoot her for 3. That's good. It's got her on the license plate. Hoffman the shooter. They puts him up by 10, 41-31 with 2.5 to play in the half.
She's not missed from 3. I got her 3 of 3 from beyond the arc.
McAllister has it knocked away, picks it up. Now gets the ball to Dugan. 16 in the shot clock. Dugan's down the lane, free throw line, steps back and shoots for 2. That shot short, and a rebound for Southwestern. In the backcourt, it's Arumi. Now Medjugorje on the drive to the glass. Kick it outside. Carlotta Ray steps into a 3. That's no good. Rebound is long, and Warriors lost it. Now up top they go. 18 in the shot clock. Warriors down 10, 2 minutes to play first half. Rumi with the basketball. High post feed to Medjugorje. Now up top to Carter. On the right wing, Rumi. Good defense by the Warriors. Rumi on the drive. And ball in the corner, knocked away. Saves with Southwestern with 1 second on the shot clock. Here comes Keely Harris to replace Shaylin Sprinkles. 1:38 left in the half. Warriors down by 10 and 1 second on the shot clock. And they know it. Southwestern well aware of the time on the clock. And they will inbound the ball from the corner and look down low and get a shot and make it by Carlotta Ray. Well, we missed the back cut. Easy basket. Warriors down by a dozen, 43-31. What a bad defensive stand by the Warriors. Minute and a half left here in the half now. Warriors down by a dozen. There's a drive by Dugans. Left side, McAllister. McAllister on the dribble. Steps back. Picks a dribble up. Hands the ball to Dugans. Dugans fouled. And Medjugorje did not think she fouled. Neither did anybody from the Southwestern side of the floor. And Jonathan Denny's telling her official, she's just standing there. Free throws coming for the Warriors. Dugans will have the foul shots. I think Denny's got a good case. I didn't see much there either, but you're not going to help these officials much.
No.
You're going to have to adjust to the way they call the game. And neither side has done very well at that. It's against our nature, both sides. Free throw by Dugans is good. That's 7 out of 7 for Brianna today. Wore a hat for a while to keep my head warm. I lost circulation there for a second. Dugans at the line. Thanks for caring about my problems. 8 for 8 is Brianna Dugans here in the first half. She's got 12 points. 1:14 to play in the half. Warriors down by 10. They've got the big girl Gilmore back in for the last 1:14. She's got a couple of fouls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could go with her again. Rumi across the timeline with it. Man-to-man by the Warriors. Ray up top, guarded by McAllister. Goes by her to the rack. Ray scoops it up, no good. Rebound off the hands of the Warriors. Warriors have with Keely Harris. Long pass for Dugans. Dugans catches, goes up, shoots, scores, and she's fouled. Boy, what a great catch by Brianna Dugans. That pass by Keely Harris was a rifle. I thought it was past her. Dugans got a hand on it, stopped it, got the layup, and won.
Yeah, she looked like a wide receiver that time, tracked it, had her eyes kind of an over-the-shoulder catch even. And then to have the composure, you see so many times, a player will make a catch like that and immediately shuffle their feet, travel, lose it. She's maintained her composure, went up strong, got the and one basket. She's had a great first half, one of her best as a Warrior.
Probably the best. Free throw by Dugans is no good. There you go. We talked her out of it. Got 14 first half points. Under a minute to play now. Warriors down by 8 here in the first half. Southwestern basketball. This is a tough club. They're 22-0, 16th in the country. There's a drive by Ray to the rack. Layup good. Well, she fooled us. We thought she was going to hand the ball off. Instead, she took it in and puts them back up by 10 with 35 seconds left in the first half. Keely Harris on the left side. This is a zone right now. Harris on the wing to Dugans. Dugans pass the ball up top to Harris. Harris lost it, goes for it, has the ball on the floor, kicks the ball to McAllister. For 3 on the right wing, that shot's no good. Rebound, Harris. It's on the floor, and she dives on top, and they're going to call a held ball. The referees sprint in there to try to keep everybody calm right now, which would be a great idea. 12 seconds left in the half. Southwestern will have the last possession if they choose to hold the ball here. They lead it by 10. They roll it in, and Rumi will pick it up and bring it across, guarded by Dugans. Just don't foul right here, please. Goes around a pick to the right side. Rumi on the dribble, guarded by McAllister. Outside to Hoffman. The shooter has the ball, kicks it over on the wing to Rumi for 3, way outside. That's way too high and out of here. We've played one half, and it's 45-35. Warriors down by 10 at halftime. We'll have a little halftime talk, come back, talk about what they can do differently next half. We'll take that break and be right back here in 2 minutes.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Hey, welcome back to Spencer Sports Center, where the Warriors trail it by 10 at the half. Good half for Southwestern. They took it to the Warriors, and they've got nice combinations, Zach. They've got some guards that, I was not worried about the three-point shooting. They're 30% for the year from the three-point line, Southwestern. They made 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers, half their points from the three-point line in the first half.
Yeah, 8 of 16, like 50%. If you're Wabash Valley, you look at this and you say, well, the other team shot 50% from three. We've had some foul trouble. We're only down by 10. You still absolutely believe you can win this game, but some things got to change. You got to rebound the basketball. The offensive rebounds are killing them. A couple of possessions, and it was 20-20. It was a 24-24 ball game. They hit a three. The next possession down, they got 4 looks at the three and finally hit one, and that's really what's killed Wabash Valley early on.
Warriors within 5 at 2.5 to play in the half. So they made a little run, got back, but they couldn't finish well. Let's just talk about the scoring summary on this one. Leading scorer for Southwestern is Sophia Hoffman, 5'9" freshman from Carlisle. She's a shooter. 3 threes and an inside basket for her, 11 points. Had 8 points out of Layla Pierce. She had a couple threes as well. From there, they had 6 points for Carlotta Ray and 8 for Talisha Gilmore, the big girl from Collinsville, with 8, 6 of those at the foul line. Had 3 points for Zupan, 3 for Medjugorje.
That was good.
Nice job, thank you. 3 for Hollywood, 6 for Carlotta Ray, and 3 points for Vignye Ambrose Pons. Warriors leading scoring first half by Brianna Dugans with 14 first half points, 8 of 9 at the foul line for Dugans. He had 9 points for Shaylin Sprinkle. She had a couple threes. Destiny McAllister had a 3. That was all that she was able to score that half. We had 2 points for Asia Elliott from the foul line, a basket for Keely Harris, our first of the game, and then 5 points for Jordan Scott. That rounds out the scoring. And Warriors have to make some changes if they're going to win this ball game.
Yeah, I'll break down a little more on what I got for you. Like I mentioned, 8 of 16 for Southwestern Illinois from three. They're 6 of 13 inside. It's clear they want to shoot the three, and they've done that well so far. Wabash Valley just 10 made field goals total. 3 of 10 from outside, 7 of 16 inside the arc. And Wabash Valley's winning the turnover battle. They've got 10 turnovers. Southwestern does. Wabash Valley only 5, so that's theoretically 5 extra possessions for Wabash Valley, and yet there's still 13 more shots, I think, for Southwestern Illinois. That gives you kind of an idea of how they're out rebounding Wabash Valley.
Okay, here's the story for you. Warren Spahn was the pitching coach, and Jim Cott was the pitcher, left-handed pitcher for the Twins back in the day. And so what's your best pitch, Cott? He said, well, my best pitch is the fastball. He said, what do you work on most? I work most of the time on the curveball. Spahn said, no, work on the fastball. Do what you're best at. And what the Warriors are best at is turning them over. And you come out, you play that game, if they shoot 50% from the three, they'll beat you. I'll just say that's it. You know, hey, congratulations. You shot out of your minds. We'll take that. But you got to play your game. You got to turn them over. You can't give them those open looks. But they've got such a size advantage. And they've got not just 6'1". They've got 2 or 3 that are 5'11" to 6'3" come in there. And so rebounding is going to be tough. We got foul trouble down there. I think the Warriors just need to just ratchet it up, play as hard as you can for as long as you can.
Yeah, you can't just get out of your game, and it's tough. The foul trouble is tough. They're in foul trouble too. Southwestern is. They've got more players to deal with.
Yeah, they've got 3 on Hollywoods and a couple, I think, on the big girl Gilmore. But they've got 5 more. They've got 12 kids dressed. We have 7. Yeah. So you can't. The Warriors have foul trouble. They've got 2 on McAllister, 2 on Elliott, 3 on McMasters. And you know, Elliott is such an integral part of what the Warriors do, offensively and defensively, that if she's out, it's just difficult for them to play. So she's got to play and not foul.
Yeah, it's really tough, and it doesn't help when she's out of the game. They go to the zone look, and Cassie McMasters picked up 3 fouls in a couple of minutes, you know, trying to play down low or, you know, she's not used to. And it's tough. They're definitely going to have to make some adjustments, specifically on defense. The offense, I think, will be fine, but on defense, you got a lot of work to do.
Hey, big day for the Warriors today. They beat the #1 team in the nation in baseball, Salt Lake. We had pitchers. Alexander pitched. Who else pitched? You remember?
No,
Mazer pitched. And at the end, DeFreitas was the guy who came in from third base, I think, and finished the game out. Warriors win that one. Or the Lady Warriors played. They played Gulf Coast today. I think they played Copian and Lincoln today and got beat. They beat Gulf Coast yesterday. They split them yesterday. They've got another game coming up today. The baseball team's on the way home, but that's a pretty good weekend for them.
Yeah, they went 4-1, and that's good competition. All the way there. They beat El Paso twice yesterday. El Paso came into the tournament this weekend 5-0 on the season. Wabash Family handed them their first 2 losses. Weatherford is always good, and they beat Wabash Family their lone loss. And then Salt Lake, you know, the reigning national champions in JUCO, and Wabash Valley toughed out a 3-2 win against them. So. You know they got to play good, and it's a good sign that they're winning games against those good teams down there in these tournaments, because the GRAC's going to be good as well.
What we need to do right now is melt the snow.
Yeah, that
Somebody
helps.
go outside, melt the snow. Let's play a little baseball, a little softball. That's what they're doing. That's why they're in Florida and Texas early in the year. I think our guys have a game scheduled against Vincennes on the 24th, maybe.
Something
baseball
like
game.
yeah, late February.
I would say good luck with that. That's not very far away. Hey, we're halfway through the break. It's Blue Storm out of Southwestern, number 16 team in the nation, undefeated, leading the Warriors 45-35. We'll take a break and be back after this.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me, that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I might add. Then I came back, and mentors actually said to come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2020.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the winter time. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free! Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank!
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
How much time you got here, Evan? Okay. Jim Cott and Warren Spahn. It's halftime of the women's game. Southwestern leads Wabash Valley here at home, 45-35. We're at Spencer Sports Center today. If you're in town, should be a good ball game coming up. They beat us last time on the men's side. They have not played well since. They have, I think, one win. The Shawnees only win since they played us in the last 7 or 8 games. So they're hungry. And Warriors trying to bounce back after defeat against John A. Logan the other night. The Warriors played well, but couldn't beat the good Logan squad.
Yeah, you know, we've talked about how under Coach Terrence McGee, the Warriors usually get better as the season goes on, and there's been proof of that this season. You know, my first game back on the crew was at Kaskaskia. Wabash Valley lost that game by around 20 points and ended up beating Kaskaskia last week, I think it was. Here, you know, they've been beating a couple of teams that they lost to earlier on in the conference season. They're certainly better, and they're trying to do the same against Southwestern Illinois here later this afternoon.
So that's the advertisement. Jay Harrington back in town today. He's a little reunion tour. He's the guy that put Wabash on the map a long time ago back in the 70s for basketball. He coached here. We owe him a debt of gratitude. Glad to have him back in town. Hope they lose today.
Yeah.
Of course.
No game Wednesday, correct?
There is no game Wednesday. I don't know how that schedule falls, but the Warriors are idle on Wednesday night. We're home next Saturday for a doubleheader against Lincoln Trail. Then we go on the Wednesday night following that to Shawnee. I'm trying to brace myself for that trip. That's a tough Wednesday night trip.
Yeah.
At halftime, the Warriors trail up by 10, 45-35. Both teams back on the floor. I gave you my theory, which is the Warriors need to speed them up, play as hard as you can, as fast as you can, as long as you can. But that's going to be tough against a squad as good as Southwestern.
Yeah, you know, I will say, you know, Wabash Valley forced 10 turnovers, and, you know, there were some more out there to be had. You know, Southwestern Illinois had a couple of loose balls squeak right in the hands of a teammate that really had no intention. You know, they were just throwing it up to try to get it across the timeline, and it worked out for them. You know, the luck switches Wabash Valley's way a little bit more. There's some more turnovers there. You got to cash in. You know, just 10 made field goals for Wabash Valley in that first half. Both teams were good at the free throw line, but, you know, things to clean up. I'm not as worried about the offense like we've mentioned. You know, on the defensive end, you got to do what you can to not let up so many offensive rebounds and, you know, play your game like you mentioned and force those turnovers.
I'm looking at the free throws. I had the Warriors for 12 of 15 first half. Is that what you had?
Yes.
And how about for them? What'd they do? That's a good question.
9 of 10.
9 of 10. So both teams unconscious at the free throw line. That's pretty good shooting. But just about through the halftime break, Warriors will have the ball to start the second half. Down by 10. I think we'll come out and make a little run to start the half. At least I hope so. We'll be fresh after the 15-minute break. 15 minutes is a long halftime break.
It would go a long way to come out hot here, down 10. Have a hot start, get right back in within a few, and then you feel like you're right in the ball game. if it goes the other way, it could get bad. Or if you come out sluggish, if the Blue Storm come out hot, all of a sudden 10 turns into 15 plus, then things get tougher.
It'd be nice to go right at Gilmore and see her pick up another foul. And of course, they'll do the same. They'll try to go right at Elliott and pick up another foul on her. Both of them have 2 fouls. Only player with 3 fouls is Cassie McMasters. And the Warriors start the half like they did the game, it looks like. They've got Elliott, McMasters, McAllister, Harris, and Jordan Scott. Scott will run the point. It'll be Warrior basketball, and here we go with the second half. Down by 10 are the Warriors. And it looks like a 1-2-2 zone out there right now. It is a zone. McAllister at the top. High to Elliott. Elliott on the right side. Hands the ball to Jordan Scott. Around the perimeter are the Warriors. 16 of the shot clock. And this zone has really surprised us, hasn't it? Just now getting the game offense going and thrown away. Jordan Scott on the turnover. She turned it over and then fouled. I'm not sure who they called it on. I think they called maybe on Harris instead. It's a bad pass by Jordan Scott.
It's number 4 on McMasters.
That's her 4th.
So she's going to have to come out right away. Sprinkles will check in for her. Not the start you wanted for Wabash Valley.
Well, Scott threw the ball away and then tried to foul to stop the fast break. They didn't call that. Oh, there was a foul. They tried to get the ball inside to Gilmore, and reaching across from the backside is Elliott for a 3rd foul. And these referees are calling it differently than it usually is called in our conference.
Yes, but they did that in the first half. By now, you have to know. You have to be smarter.
Absolutely. Their basketball. Medjugorje gets the ball inside to Gilmore. Gilmore's shot is blocked by Elliott. Out of bounds, stays with Southwestern.
Right there, she made the adjustment, AJ Elliott did. She was straight up the entire time, got a little piece of the ball with nothing but her hand. Exactly what you have to do.
Inbounds play for Southwestern, and Warriors shut that down to get the ball. Medjugorje into the paint, little Euro step is called a travel. And that one might not have been.
Yeah.
But they've missed so many others, we'll just take it.
Yeah. That time they showed so much attention to Gilmore on the inbound play. Medjugorje had a mismatch, but turned it over.
It's a zone for Southwestern. Up top, Keely Harris has it. High post feed to Destiny McAllister. On the wing now is Jordan Scott. Scott dribbles up top to McAllister. Steps back to the 3. Now Scott on the left side. Dribbles toward the block. Hands the ball back to Keely Harris. 9 on the shot clock now. Harris to the corner of Scott for 3 on the left side. That's good. Much improved from the 3-point line. Jordan Scott, Warriors within 7. 45-38. Just under 9 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Medjugorje hands the ball to Hoffman. Little scoop shot up and a foul called. And hopefully it's Sprinkles and not Elliott on the foul.
I think it will be Sprinkles.
Number 8 on the foul. And shooting a couple free throws is Sophia Hoffman. She is a good shooter, by the way. 88% from the foul line. That's not just good. It's a lot of time in the backyard, out on the playground. This first one's good.
Yeah, now that makes her 43 of 49 on the season. Plenty of sample size.
And got them both. Warriors down by 9, 47-38, 8:45 3rd quarter. Scott calling the play right now. This zone really has confused us, and now they've gone man-to-man. Right, Jordan Scott on the dribble left side to the baseline. Picture dribble up. And all over is Carlotta Ray up top to Sprinkles. 10 of the shot clock. Pass inside to Elliott. Elliott catches the ball loose. Nicely done there by Carlotta Ray. Good weak side help. They threw it over the top of Gilmore and get the tie up, and it belongs to Southwestern.
Yeah, they got it over the top, and Elliott had it, and then she lost it. She kind of went down with it, and then Ray was able to get her hands on it. You got to stay up high with the basketball.
Yeah, Ray came in with a good help side defense. In the backcourt is Hoffman across the timeline. Now to Pierce, up top to Medjugorje. Now inside to Gilmore. Gilmore against Elliott. Shot up. That's a wild one. A rebound by the Warriors. Nice job by Elliott not to foul. Outlet pass to Sprinkles. Left-hand layup is good. The Warriors outran them. And within 7 again are the Warriors, 47-40. Southwestern basketball, they lead it by 7. Under 8 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Up top to Hoffman. She's seen a lot of playing time today. Holly Woods has got 3 fouls, hasn't played this quarter yet. On the wing, Pierce almost had it taken away by Scott. Now on the left side to Hoffman. Inside they go. Medjugorje kicks it out on the wing to Pierce at the 3. Nice recovery by McAllister. To the glass she goes, and left-hand layup is good by Pierce. Nice play. 9-point game, 49-40. Warriors down by 9, 7.5 left here in the third quarter. Scott hands the ball to Sprinkles on the right side. Around the pick. Drives to the rack. Ball swatted away by Carlotta Ray, and she got called for the foul. And she says no, and the referee says yes. And I'm with you that time. It looked like all ball up top, but they called the foul anyway.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough one. Sprinkles got by her using her speed, and when the referee from behind sees it as Ray getting beat and then swatting, you know, that's where he sees the foul there.
And that is what happened. She got beat and she swatted, and free throw no good by Sprinkles. She's had a little rough shooting-wise lately, 78% of the season, but had a rough night the other night from the foul line as well. That one's good. And Warriors are down by 8, 49-41. Medjugorje to the lane, kicks it outside to Ray. Ray on the dribble drive. Reverses course into the paint and missed it. Rebound off the hands of Wabash Valley belongs to Southwestern. Well, the Warriors fought for it that time with Harris and Elliott going for the board. We have a distinct size disadvantage inside against Gilmore.
And Elliott comes up limping a little bit. And
we saw that the other night down at Logan as well. Got a nagging injury. Inbounds pass. Gilmore drives to the rack. Layup no good. Foul from the backside. And Elliott is stumbling out there. She's got I think it might be a knee or an ankle. I'm not sure which it is, but that's her fourth foul.
Yeah, I think that's a situation where, you know, it is difficult when you know your team's only got 7 players and you're one of their best players. But there, she clearly should not have played that play. I don't think. The referee came in, asked her if she was okay. She nodded her head yes. As soon as the whistle was blown to start the play, she was still limping, and that caused her to get beat and swipe just like we saw with Ray.
And now she limps her all the way to the bench. And free throw by Gilmore is good. I tell you, she's an amazing free throw shooter. 6'1". She's 7 for 7 so far today. And 8 for 8. 23 of 25 against the Warriors this year from the foul line.
She must wish that she could face them all the time.
10-point lead again now, 51-41. 7 minutes left here, third quarter. Warriors playing without Elliott. A little more difficult for us against the zone. Sprinkles up top. Right side to Scott, down to the right corner to Dugans. Dugans waiting for somebody to cut. Now up top to Scott. Back to Dugans in the corner. Now Scott at the top. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Sprinkles on the drive. Splits the defenders. And McAllister free throw line jumper. That's no good. Long rebound and foul on Jordan Scott. That's her second. Not a bad foul. You did that. It stopped the fast break at least. Now we go the other way, and they'll shoot free throws. That's our 5th team foul in the first 3.5 minutes of this half. They have 1.
Yeah, you know, not quite as bad as Vincennes, but shades to how that second half at Vincennes started, where the fouls started to pile up. And Wabash Valley was close.
Medjugorje to the line. Eva out of Croatia takes her time, and the first free throw is good. .6:29 left until it's the third quarter action right now. Medjugorje's second free throw, that's good. And it's the biggest lead of the day for Southwestern, 53-41. And they get Kelsey Zupan back in. Medjugorje comes out. The important minutes now, the Warriors playing without Asia Elliott. Trainer tending to her over there on the sideline, talking to her at least. Keely Harris at the top. Spins to the lane, kicks it outside to McAllister. McAllister drives to the free throw line into the paint. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebound, they've got it with Carlotta Ray. Ray in the backcourt, guarded by Sprinkles. Ray across the timeline. Kicks it on the wing to Zupan, open for 3. Good. Well, they can't miss. And timeout called by Ingrida Hartsfield. And if you shoot like that, you're going to beat us. And they are phenomenally hot today. 6:01 left in the third quarter. Wabash Valley down 56-41. Back in a minute.
Start the year off right with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% for 60 months or up to $10,000 off MSRP. Get yours today at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Hey, I don't know if we mentioned or not, but Evan Roberts is the guy back in the studio. Thanks for putting us on the air, Evan. On the stream, we have Landon. And on the camera, we have another guy. Carl?
Derek.
Say it again?
Derek.
Derek, I knew that. I'm going to write that down, too. So I'm Mark Richardson. Alongside me is Zach Reynolds. Warrior basketball after that timeout. We needed it. Dugan's on the drive to the rack. Layup's too hard. A rebound, they've got it with Gilmore. Gilmore dribbles out of trouble to Zupan at the timeline. They are 9 of 17 for the three-point line, and might as well shoot him. Nice pass inside to Gilmore, and she finishes. Came out of the shooter. You got to guard everybody, and easy basket for Gilmore. This is getting away from us right now. We have players on the bench with 4 fouls apiece on Elliott and McMasters, and Elliott went down. She limped toward the bench. Carly Harris to the paint, and a foul called. She got to the block, put a shot up, and Carlotta Ray reached in and got her. Jonathan Denny didn't like that call either. Tell you what, we'll report on it next time he likes a time when the referee blows a whistle.
Yeah.
I'm with him. I don't like all the fouls. And this style of basketball really difficult for the Warriors with 7 players.
Yeah, especially, obviously with 4 fouls, she'd probably have to be on the bench anyway. But, if Elliott can't come back in with that ankle injury, then things are going to get really difficult for Wabash Valley down the stretch.
Free throw by Harris is too hard. In the game is number 30. That's Alexandra Ola Wilk, and she's out of Poland. A couple out of Poland, 1 out of Spain, or 2 out of Poland, 2 out of Spain, 1 out of Poland, 1 out of Collinsville. That's the one that's really killing us. Free throw by Harris, second one is good. 58-42, Warriors down by a bunch now as we hit the 5:15 left in the third quarter. On the wing is Hoffman against the zone of the Warriors. Up top to Holly Woods. Right side to Sophia Hoffman. Up top to Holly Woods. Guarded there by Scott. Now the Warriors push the perimeter. They pass the ball around the perimeter. Hoffman up top to Woods. High post feed to Wilk. Back to Hoffman on the wing. Hoffman drives, bumped by Harris. Going to the glass is Gilmore, and a foul call. Though we did pretty well against Gilmore, we had plenty of players there, but we reached in and got the foul. That's Dugan's foul. That'll be her third, I believe. Well, last time we played him, I kept talking. We're going to be on a power play before this is over. It sure looks that way again.
Yeah, it definitely does. Not looking great for Wabash Valley right now.
Lots of foul trouble. Warriors down 58-42. 4:55 left in the third quarter. The officials timeout, a media timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Sports Center where the Lady Warriors are in a deep hole, down 16 with 58-42, 4:55 left in the third quarter. It's getting away.
Yeah, we talked about it right at the beginning of the second half where, if one of these teams goes on a run, either way, it's going to make a big difference, and it has gone the Blue Storm's way with all the fouls against Wabash Valley. Has certainly been a big part of that to start this third quarter. And, they hit another 3, had a couple of shots inside. And these are already going to be their 7th and 8th free throws in the quarter.
We talk about this. These referees, 2 of these guys are people we see often in our league. But this has not been called the way our league is normally called. This has been called a lot tighter. And that's not good for the Warriors. We don't have enough players to fend off a lot of fouls being shot or taken. So that's – but the reverse of that is that's how it's being called. That's how you got to play. And Gilmore missed the first free throw, her first miss of the day, and hit the second one. So she is 9 of 10 from the foul line today. Warriors down by 17. Scott up top. Guard. They've got a little trap defense out there. Gilmore, the 6'1" girl at the top of it. That's tough. Harris to Scott. Over in the wing, Dugans has it. Dugans splits the defenders to the rack. She goes. Layup is good by Dugans. Nice take. Saw the seam in the zone. Got there and made the basket. Holly Woods across the timeline, guarded by Sprinkles. Ball knocked away by Harris. Woods gets it back. Now they throw it on the weak side to Zupan. 18 in the shot clock. Nothing hurt. Up top, Woods. High post feed to Wilk. Wilk at the free throw line. Dribbles to the corner to Pierce. Down inside they go. Gilmore. Cross-court pass, Zupan open for three. That's a shot that's missed. Rebound, Gilmore shot up and no good, and we fouled her on the way up. Well, we had two players there. Gilmore just so much better size. Good hands, caught it, able to go up and foul called on Harris as her second.
Finally miss a three-pointer, which they've not done much today. And then, again, the offensive rebounds have really hurt Wabash Valley in this game.
I think that was the key to that game against Logan the other night on the men's side. We failed to get any offensive rebounds in the second half, and they got a bunch. Free throw by Gilmore is missed, and starting to look human out there right now. I like the defense they're running right now, a 1-3-1 with Gilmore, the 6'1" young lady at the top of it.
Yeah, a lot of size. That's hard to deal with for the guards.
A lot of length to go around. Second free throw is good. And they will run that trap. No, what are they going to? I think they're going man-to-man this time, right? Yeah. Scott to the top with it. Now over to Dugans. Dugans on the dribble drive. To the corner. McCallum step back, shoots for three. That's a quick shot and not a good one. And a rebound by Wilk, and Southwestern has the basketball. Leading by 16. 3:48 to play in the third quarter. Punch a ball to the paint and knocked away by McAllister and off the hands of Gilmore. Warrior basketball. Warriors got by with some contact that time. 3:43 left third quarter. 60-44. Warriors trail it by 16. Jordan Scott dribbles left side. Hands the ball off to Dugans. She's been our best offensive threat today. Dugans on the dribble drive. Kicks it outside to Scott. Scott looks high post feed to McAllister. Down the lane she goes. Shot up, and that won't go. Rebound, Southwestern basketball. Long outlet passes over the head of Pierce. Warrior basketball. Well, the good news is she threw it too far. The bad news is they outran us. They got down before we did.
You know, that happened against Johnny Logan on the women's game as well in the second half. Didn't cost Wabash Valley the game by any chance, but it kept Johnny Logan in longer than they probably should have been.
3:10 left here, third quarter. Sprinkle picture drilled up, gives the ball to Harris. Harris on the drive into the paint against the big girl down low to McAllister. Basket is good. Well, the big girl Gilmore held a position. That might have been a charge. They didn't call it, but she did well on defense down there. Warriors then 14. On the wing, Wilkes steps into a three and missed it. Rebound, the Warriors have it with Jordan Scott, and a foul called on Gilmore, who pleads her case, and the referee says, how can that possibly be a foul? Well, they've been calling those fouls all game long, that's how. And it's Warrior basketball. Gilmore thought as long as she went for the rebound, it was her rebound.
Yeah.
That time she knocked somebody down.
Well, when she got the size advantage, it's probably usually that simple for her. But.
It usually is, yeah. 2:45 left in the third quarter. 60-46, Warriors down by 14. Jordan Scott brings it up to the middle, now to McAllister, left side. McAllister drives against Gilmore to the rack. Layup is good. You can see that Gilmore won't play defense. She's not going to foul. And Warriors got the easy basket within 12 now. 60-48. Hoffman picks her dribble up, spins, and there's a held ball. And Denithan doesn't like that call either. Denny doesn't like it, but that's a held ball. The ball belongs to Wabash Valley.
Yeah. The possession arrow is not on right now, but I believe that was the correct call. It was the possession arrow belonged to Wabash Valley that time.
We're going to get lady from Collinsville, Gilmore, out of the game. Back in is Joanna Arumi. Gilmore did a nice job not fouling, but gave up a couple baskets because of her unwillingness to foul. Here's Scott on the dribble drive into the paint. Layup up, and an offensive foul called. Jordan Scott threw an elbow, got the chicken wing out there, and got called for it. That's one interpretation. What was yours?
I don't know. I won't say too much on it. Not a fan of that, but
That's the third foul on Jordan Scott.
That might be a record for her. She didn't foul very often.
She had a path to the basket. They put a little defense down there. Now the Warriors trap on defense, and there's a out of bounds.
Yeah.
It belongs to Southwestern.
Keely Harris reached around, put her hand on the basketball when she's stepping out of bounds, and that's the right call. Harris agreed with it even.
Hey, the Warriors have really cranked up the defense here lately, huh? Caused some turnovers. 60-48, Warriors down by a dozen. Okay, Southwestern basketball. Pierce on the drive to the rack. Layup no good. Rebound, Majugorich. Outside they go with it, and they'll run the offense again. There's Hoffman drives left side. Now Pierce, she's dangerous with the ball. Into the paint she goes. Nice pass. And Majugorich scores it inside, her first inside basket. Say it again for me. Majugorich. Say it any way you like. She's got the basket at 62-48. Warriors down. There's a drive by Dugan. Shot up. No foul called. And a rebound. Holly Woods. Outlet pass to Arumi. And Pierce, the trailer, missed the layup. And a rebound taken away by Keely Harris. 3-on-1 break for the Warriors. Harris to Sprinkles. Sprinkles bowls over Woods. And it's a charge against Sprinkles on the offensive foul. Warrior fans don't like it. That's our second offensive foul about the last 4 possessions. We're getting a little frustrated out there. And that call is clearly a charge. Am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
Woods was set there. It's a 3-on-1 break.
Yeah, you got to have the extra pass there to avoid that, and it's tough. It's a frustrating building. I don't think the last one should have been. That one probably should have. And of course, the crowd doesn't think anything should be called against their team.
1:20 left in the third quarter. Warriors trying to fight back. They're within 14 right now, 62-48. High post feed. Majugorich into the paint, kicks it back outside. One more pass to the corner to Pierce for 3. That shot's no good. And a rebound. Warriors have it. Sprinkles in transition. Sprinkles to the rack. Sprinkles to the glass. Off the rack, no good. Rebound. McAllister scores it inside. Warriors energy right now taking over. They're within a dozen. On the right side, Majugorich bumped by Harris. That's a foul on Keely Harris. And we're frustrated, aren't we?
Yeah, I think that's Keely Harris's 5th foul potentially.
I don't think so. Third. Third by my book and the scorebook. How about that?
I saw a different number up there that had 4 then.
Okay. So it's at the line. It's Eva Majugorich.
Majugorich, yeah.
Yeah, Majugorich, yeah. She's from Croatia and hit the first free throw. A lot of fun here today. It's been a fun day of basketball, but the Warriors are down by 13 right now with less than a minute to play, under a minute. 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
They're not giving it up. They're not going away. You think about those 2 charge calls, though. If those go the other way, that's a big swing in points right there.
A big swing. Both free throws were good by Majugorich, and it's 64-50. Warriors down by 14. Sprinkles on the drive, kicks it outside to Dugans at the 3. Up top now to Scott. This is a zone right now. Sprinkles right side. High post feed to McAllister, who's come alive here in the third quarter. Lost the basketball. Pierce, outlet pass. Shot up and scoring it is Arumi on the drive. Nice play. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Wabash Valley trails at 66-50. Shaylin Sprinkles will walk the ball up against this zone. Left side to McAllister. McAllister on the dribble, hands the ball back to Sprinkles at the top. Right side now to Scott. Cross-court pass to McAllister. Pass inside, Dugan's open, and she scores it, and she's fouled. A nice play against the zone. Dugan's from the corner got to the block and fouled by 6 feet 2 inches tall Vignette Ambrose Pons on the foul.
Yeah, just kind of got sneaky down the baseline there and caught her sleeping when she came back over late. And coaches hate that. They always do. You miss your assignment, and then you make it worse. And now she's probably going to get checked out here, and Coach Denny will coach her up on that.
Either that or he'll yell at her, one or the other. No, he didn't even talk to her, just go to the end of the bench. Dugan's at the line for the three-point play. She's got 19 points. A big performance for Brianna Dugans. At the line, first free throw rolls in, and she's got 20 on the day. 66-53, 2 seconds left. They come down and get into the corner, and they won't get a shot up. We played 3 quarters. Wabash Valley trails Southwestern 66-53. We got a run left in us. We'll see. Back in a minute.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Well, the Warrior fans can't say enough about them. They've made this place come alive today. Southwestern brought some fans as well, and they've owned the ball game. They led at the quarter break, 24-21. At halftime, led by 10, now by 13 after 3 quarters.
Yeah, and, they only went 1 of 4 from the three-point line that quarter, but they went 10 of 12 from the free throw line. That was really the story of the third quarter, where they're starting to pull away just a bit.
Start the quarter in the zone. Warriors in a trap. Up top, Holly Woods has it. Now on the right side, it's Hoffman. Hoffman double team there. Picks a dribble up. Steps through. Over on the wing to Woods. In the corner, there's a Pierce for 3. That's good. Her third of the game. Well, I don't know what their coach told them before they got here. He must have shown them film of them shots going in, because they're hitting a lot of them today. Southwestern by 16. There's a drive by Sprinkles to the rack and a foul called. She went right into the gut of Gilmore, who's holding her belly.
Yeah, they both felt that one. They're both holding on to themselves.
And Sprinkles is still on the floor, but she'll get up. That foul against Gilmore is her 4th. Somebody's going to foul out of this one. I don't think it's going to be Asia Elliott, because I don't think Elliott's coming back.
I don't either. She came up with limping with an ankle or something earlier in this game. On her stayed in to play longer than she should have. Committed her 4th foul, and she's been on the bench ever since.
We saw her do the same thing down against Logan on Wednesday night. You can see her trying to walk it off, and that injury nagging a little bit. Sprinkle's free throw is good. Here comes the second one. 9:27 left. Warriors down by 15. Be an amazing comeback if we could pull this out. Warriors have cranked up the defense, so second free throw is good.
There's no quitting in them.
Everybody wants to shoot the 3 and come back that way, but usually it's defense that makes the cause. There's a turnover picked out by Scott. Here's Scott on the break. To the rack she goes. Left-hand layup is good. Jordan Scott. Nicely done. Warriors within a dozen. They come quickly down to Zupan. And Warriors back in time, and now get the ball to the low block. McDougarich threw it off the hand, knocked away by Brianna Dugan.
Yeah,
that might have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, it should have been.
She got the chicken wing out there. The Warriors have been called for that.
And Harris talking with the official, saying, hey,
keep watching, sir. You're missing a good ball game. That's what we used to say in the old days. Inbounds pass. Mekjadurek spins to the lane and shoots and scores.
And she hooked that time, too. I mean, she's getting away with a lot.
Well, we're giving up a lot of size in there. She took advantage. Warriors down by 14, 71-57, 8:50 left here. Harris over on the wing to Sprinkles on the right side. Stops and shoots for 3. Missed it. Rebound. McAllister has it now. Harris has it. Harris to the rack. Shot up. That's no good. And no foul call. She wanted to foul. Couldn't get it. She was just thinking they were going to foul or get called for the foul. And really, that's all that was about. Now the other way. Mekjadurek to the rack. That layup's no good. Layup is missed and rebound by the Warriors. McAllister. Warriors look to run. McAllister to the middle of the floor. To the free throw line. Down to the rock. Into the back to go. And a 3-ball is an air ball from Dugans on the corner. Rebounded by Southwestern. We're about out of gas, aren't we? Mekjadurek has it. She brings it across the timeline. 8 minutes left here. Warriors down by 14. Mekjadurek bumped by Harris and a foul call. That'll be her 4th. And really, Harris just failed to get in front.
Yeah, she just got beat that time and caught her with the hip.
And
She's frustrated, certainly, she feels like she's been fouled 3 times, a couple on offense. And once on defense there, didn't get the call.
She's given up about 5 inches and about 35 pounds, so it's difficult to play in there. Inbounds pass, knocked away. They'll try it again. Here comes Asia Elliott, and
she's still limping.
Keely Harris out. Keely frustrated enough that she needs a little break right now.
And that was her 4th foul as well. Elliott's not limping as badly, but it still looked like not 100% there.
Inbounds play, the Southwestern gets the ball in the corner. That's up top now to Pierce, who's hit 3 threes on the day. They've hit 8 of them, I think, on the day.
10.
Wow. You're right, 8 in the first half. Holly Woods on the dribble, guarded by Sprinkles. And a timeout call by Jonathan Denny. I don't know what he set up or what he didn't like, but he'll talk about it. 7:46 left in the game. Warriors down by 14. We'll take a break and be back in a minute.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Thank you. Zach, do the Warriors have any chance at all? Down 14, 7:45 to play.
It's going to be tough. You know, you can tell that a lot of them are winded, but they're not going to quit, and it's certainly the case, trying to force more turnovers. They got plenty of turnovers. They just haven't cashed enough in them. Only 3 fast break baskets in this game.
From the top, Hollywood shoots for 3. That shot's long and a rebound controlled by Southwestern. They had no time left on the shot clock, so they got the shot up and got the rebound. Warriors playing a zone right now. Ooh, up top, there's a steal by Sprinkles. Sprinkles against Woods to the rack. And layup is missed. No foul called. It's on the floor, and Warriors, they're going to call held ball. Well, I really thought, and I haven't talked much about the refereeing. I really thought that was a foul on that shot by Sprinkles. They didn't call, and Keely Harris just got teed up. That's her 5th foul.
I noticed that she was going crazy there, and I was going to say a couple possessions ago, Wabash Valley's team is going to have to be careful, or you could sense the frustration was building.
But what happened, I really thought Sprinkles made a great steal out here up top. Went down against Holly Woods. Woods bumped her on the way up. Normally you're going to call that foul.
And the way that they've been calling this game, you know, they've called less.
Yeah, and that's a layup that was knocked away. But that's the way they called it. I mean, I didn't like the call. Now Sprinkles is talking to the official, I think, about it. That's not going to go very well either. Keely Harris got called for the technical foul on the bench. That's her 5th personal. They'll have 2 shots and the basketball. Fans here are not very happy about the officiating. Suddenly the Southwestern crowd likes it a lot better.
Yeah, I bet they do.
You know, we had those 2 offensive fouls in the 3rd quarter, and what I said was, well, that'll change. We'll get those back. But so far not. Now I'm not sure. So they call the foul on the Warrior bench. And I don't know if that gives Harris her 5th or if it's just on the coach. If that's the way that goes. Yeah, they'll have.
Well, either way, Harris has got to be careful because she's still talking.
Still talking. And Hoffman goes to the line at free throw. That is no good. She missed one.
She didn't miss many.
That's what, her 7th miss of the year or something. And second free throw by Hoffman is good. So it's a 15-point game, 72-57, 7:24 left here. And the Warriors have to play defense, have to create turnovers, have a big mountain to climb right now with not much time left. Southwestern inbounds the ball in the backcourt. That's Woods, goes around Sprinkles. Woods to the free throw line. Little floater up. That rolls in. Well, Sprinkles went for the steal out top. Couldn't get it. Went right by her and got an easy shot. Right side to Dugans. Dugans has 20 points on the day. Up top to McAllister against the zone. Down low to Elliott. Elliott into the paint. Kicks it out in the wing. One more pass to the corner to Scott. Back to the post to Elliott. Shot up in the paint. That's no good. Rebound fought for. Dugans has it and missed it. Rebound. Elliott shot up. Good. Counted and one. They do count the basket. Elliott got the basket, and the foul was on Southwestern. That is just Elliott's first field goal of the game.
Yeah, it's been a rough run for her.
And completes the three-point play at the line. Now it's a 14-point game, 74-60, 6:52 left. There's no love lost between these two ball clubs. Hoffman picks a dribble up and gives the ball to Woods. Woods into the paint again. Kicks the ball in the corner and throws it away. Trying to get the ball to Medjugorje on the wing, and she couldn't catch it. Warriors get the ball right back. 74-60, Warriors down 14, 6:40 left. Jordan Scott high on the right side with the basketball. Now to the top she goes around to pick. Into the corner to Dugans on the left side. Dugans pass to the paint to Elliott. She didn't catch it, lost it. Turnover, Southwestern basketball. Medjugorje up top with it. Hands the ball to Hollywoods. Hollywoods in the paint. Outside to Zupan. Zupan on the drive. To the corner to Medjugorje for three. That shot's no good. Rebound. They've got it inside. Hoffman fell down. It's going to be traveling Warrior basketball. And she was bumped. No foul called there either.
Yeah, I'm not sure either side happy with the officiating.
If you've ever refereed a game like this, and pretty soon nobody's happy, and you can't do anything right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just about a half a step wrong all the time. That's kind of where we are right now. 6 minutes left here, just over 6 on the clock. 74-60, Warriors down 14. Trying to fight and stay in this, make a game of it. There's a drive by Sprinkles, little floater off the glass is good for 2. Warriors within 12. Under 6 minutes left now. 74-62 is the score. Medjugorje to the paint. Shot up. No, instead she kicks it to the corner to Ray. Ray on the dribble drive to the paint. Short shot way short and a foul called. Yeah, it's a late whistle, and that's going to be the 5th foul on Asia Elliott. And Greta Hartsfield is not going to be happy at all with that call. She may be getting her money's worth over there.
So now we know the answer to the question that Keely Harris had not yet picked up her 5th foul because she will check in for Asia Elliott.
They gave that technical to the bench to Hartsfield, I guess, then instead of to Harris. So that worked out well. That's 5 fouls on Asia Elliott. She's disqualified for further action. She finishes with just 5 points today. Carlotta Ray at the line. Young lady from Spain, and first free throw's too hard.
So Harris checks in. She's got 4. McMaster is left on the bench with 4 as well. And 2 from McAllister, everybody else with 3 for Wabash Valley.
Second free throw by Ray is good. 75-62, Warriors basketball down by 13. 5.5 left in the ball game. Sprinkles on the right side, a high post to McAllister's catch, shoot, and got it on the turnaround jumper from the free throw elbow. Warriors down by 12 still. 5:20 left. Medjugorje with the basketball. Now Ray on the dribble drive. Outside to Woods. Sets. Fires for 3. Another one is good. Her second of the game. Boy, they're not that good a three-point shooting club. 30% of the season. About 50% on the day. Sprinkles for 3 for the Warriors. That shot is short and rebounded by Medjugorje. She leads the break. Nice outlet pass to Woods. Goes up and she's fouled. Strailing Sprinkles on the foul, and Woods will go to the free throw line. And that'll be, 4 on Sprinkles?
It will, yeah. That's what they've got up on the board here. And
well, there will be a power play before this is over. Very likely we'll be down to 4 players. Holly Woods at the line. Blue Springs, Missouri. Led them in scoring last year. First free throw is good. She's 87% from the foul line.
Well, she's not very big, but she's fun to watch. She runs the point for him. She plays really tough defense, almost their version of Jordan Scott.
And she can shoot the 3. She can drive it inside, and she got both free throws there. 17-point margin now. Warriors down 80-63 with 4:50 left in the game. McAllister high on the left side, down to the low post to Harris. Catch and scored it inside. Keely Harris, a lot of guts down there. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Medjugorje in the backcourt. And almost stolen there by Harris. Get the ball to Carlotta Ray on the wing. Zupan for three on the left side. That's no good. Rebound is long, controlled by the Warriors. Sprinkles. Sprinkles and Holly Woods working it over. To the cutter, Harris. Harris lost the basketball. Well, we tried to get the ball in the middle, and they just had too many players there. 80-65, Warriors down 15, 4:15 left in the game. And Warriors have made a valiant effort here in the second half, but they're not going to overcome it, are they? At least that's the way it looks right now. Holly Woods on the right side, pass down low to the paint, taken away. Dugan's on the steal. And at the timeline, right before the timeline, Holly Woods reaches in and fouls Dugans.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised foul. I mean, just kind of slapped her across the arm. No, not even much intention to steal that ball.
It's the kind of play you make when you're tired and you say, I'd rather foul you here than run down. 4 minutes left exactly on the game clock. It's 80-65. Warriors down by 15. It's a zone employed by Southwestern. Keely Harris, we got any zone busters out there? A bad pass stolen by Ray, and it's an outlet pass. Here's Pierce, layup up, and good for Layla Pierce. Now we're down by 17, and timeout called by the Warriors. Greeter Hartsfield, 82-65. Warriors down, 3:42 to play. Back here in a minute.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Back at Spencer Sports Center, where the Warriors trail at 82-65, 3:42 to play, and not much chance, is there?
It's not looking great for Wabash Valley, especially the foul trouble they're in. Elliott already fouled out.
Jordan Scott will bring it up against this 1-2-2 zone. They got the big girl Ray out there, about 5'11", plays the point on this zone. Got a lot of size. Keely Harris on the wing to Jordan Scott. Scott passes to the post down there to Harris, and she's fouled there, and I think it'll be Warriors ball out of bounds. I think that's 5 fouls on Gilmore. No, they don't call it on her, do they?
And they call it on Medjugorje.
Yeah, I've always wanted to say that, Medjugorje. I can say it. If you'll say it first, I can follow. I pronounced her name wrong for a year and a half. Inbounds pass up top to Dugans for the Warriors. Dugans in the middle, kicks it outside for Sprinkles for three, and a left wing. That shot's no good. Long rebound, and they've got it there with Zupan throwing all kinds of stuff, and we're going to try to keep everybody apart from that. Well, Zupan was trapped down there. She didn't like it, but you start throwing elbows like that, and you're going to cause a fracas.
And McAllister picks up her third foul, and very lucky, just being frank with you, very lucky not to pick up a fourth with a technical right there.
Yeah, and she's talking to the official about that. When you start swinging your elbows like that, somebody could get hurt. That's the problem. And the referee he'd already called the foul. The elbow started going. At the line, it'll be Kelby Zupan out of Bethalto, the pride of Civic Memorial, at the line. And Destiny McAllister has stayed in the ballgame. Referees have done well to keep her out there. Zupan free throw is good. Another 80% free throw shooter. They've got some good free throw shooting in this club. They've not missed many today. 5 misses on the day for them as a team. 3:16 left in the game. Warriors down at 83-66. The second free throw is no good by Zupan. And Harris will bring it up, and the Warriors have it up top with Jordan Scott. Now Harris up top to Scott. Scott looked at the long three, didn't take it. Now Harris way outside. Cross-court pass to the corner to Dugans. Dugans drives, gets to the rack, shot up, and won't go, and a foul called. I think Zupan will be the one this time. These teams are really not enjoying each other. This is not a friendly game of basketball.
Zupan is fouled out now, so Woods will check back in for her.
At the line, it'll be Brianna Dugans. She'll shoot twice here. Both teams in the bonus now for the rest of the way. The last 3:01, that's all we have left. And the Warriors down 17, so way down. Now 16 as the first one is good. She's got 20 points on the day. As far as I know, that's Dugan's highest point performance as a Warrior. 5'7" redshirt sophomore from Chicago. And second free throw is good as well. Warriors go press now, 2-2-1 on the press. Medjugorje picks her dribble up in the backcourt and gets the ball to Holly Woods. Woods throws it across the timeline. Pierce on the right wing. Got to come out and trap best we can here. 2:45 left. Warriors down by 15 points. Southwestern just needs to run the ball and hold the ball. Don't do anything crazy with it right now. High post feed to Medjugorje. Gets the ball on the dribble to the paint. She goes, and her reverse shot is no good. Layup and a shot clock violation. That ball did not hit the rim on that layup by Medjugorje, and the Warriors get the rebound. Oh, we need 3 5-point plays in a row. Those are hard to come by.
I'd say so.
Need a lot of technical fouls by the other team, and that's not out of the question, really. Harris up top has the basketball. 2:20 left. High post feed to Jordan Scott. Now it's McAllister for three on the left wing. That shot short. And rebound by Southwestern. 83-68. They've got the ball in a 15-point lead now as we get close to the 2-minute mark. Carlotta Ray on the dribble into the paint. Shot up. Wild shot. No good. Rebound. Warriors have it. Dugans fouled in the backcourt. Had a breakaway. Couldn't get the ball out to Sprinkles, who had the lead. She's fouled by Medjugorje, her fourth. 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's a 15-point margin the Warriors trail by. A lot of frustration by the Warriors right now. You just see it in their faces and their demeanor out there. Nobody very happy about this one, including Ingrida Hartsfield. I don't think she's very happy about it.
No, I'll tell you what, Jonathan Denny doesn't look like the happiest guy ever, about to go to 23-0.
Dugans missed the first free throw. 11 of 13 from the foul line for Brianna today. Men's game should follow here in about 25 minutes. Second free throw is good. 22 on the day for Dugans. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Hoffman to Medjugorje. Across the line to Pierce. Pierce double teamed up top. Now back, they go on the wing to Holly Woods. Woods on the drive into the paint. Tries to pass the ball down low. It's kicked out. Warriors with the steal. Here comes Jordan Scott. Scott gives up to Sprinkles. Layup is good for Sprinkles. Nicely done. Good assist from Jordan Scott. Warriors within a dozen now, 83-71. But just a minute and a half left. To Hoffman in the backcourt. That's a travel. No call back there. Medjugorje is across the timeline. And that's a foul. No call there. Now they dive on the floor, and the Warriors have it. Now Medjugorje has it. And timeout called by Southwestern. Medjugorje had it on the floor, and timeout called. 1:22 to play. Wabash down by just a dozen. Not impossible, folks. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th footlong free.
4 footlongs free. Fix my fibula later.
4 footlongs free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4 footlongs free! Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 footlongs free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot-long free.
Well, I'd like to apologize. I quit being an announcer and started being a referee there for a while. There's a foul at this end, and that's a travel. But that's the game is just wild at this point, and we're only down by a dozen. A minute 22 left, and Warriors. I said it was over about 2 minutes ago, but nobody else realized it.
I'll say this: if Wabash Valley matches up against Southwestern Illinois in the Region 24 tournament later down the line, they absolutely have a reason to believe that they can win if they can keep from fouling a little bit better. both games have kind of come down that way.
Hollywood's on the dribble. Medjugorje has it. Now up top to Hoffman. Hoffman on the dribble. Hands the ball to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Throw the ball up high to Hollywood. She's at the three-point line. She drives, and that's a 30-second shot clock violation. Good defense, but really that's not a bad strategy for Southwestern. Up a dozen, run the clock.
Yeah, clock's absolutely on their side.
Down to 106 left in the game, and it's 83-71. Warriors down by a dozen, and the Lady Warriors still don't think the game is over. Still playing hard. We're going to roll it in. Jordan Scott will wait and pick it up right at the timeline. She's on the right side. Now up to Keely Harris. Back to Jordan Scott. Scott looking to the corner. It's McAllister for 3 from there. That shot's hard, no good. And rebound chased down by Shaylin Sprinkles. We'll run it again. 50 seconds left. There's a drive and a tap away from the backside by Carlotta Ray, and referees didn't call that, and I was surprised by that call. Hoffman has the basketball. Now up top to Carlotta Ray. 40 seconds left. This is the ball game right here. They're up by a dozen. This thing is over right now. Warriors trying not to foul. Hoffman up top with it. 30 seconds left in the game. Hoffman goes left and has the ball taken away by Harris, and Harris has just fouled out of the game.
And she'll pick up a technical as well.
I don't know what she said. She put Hoffman down. He hit her hard and then said something on the way by.
Yeah, and you're going to get a technical every time. You do that. You stare down a player.
So Keely Harris has fouled out of the game, as has Asia Elliott. And they'll have 2 free throws and then 2 more free throws and then the ball, and it's going to look like a blowout, but we're within a dozen here at 122, 83-71, and it won't finish that way. It'll look worse in the book, but the referee's trying to get a handle on it. A little bit late, maybe. A little late to try to get a handle.
Yeah. Anybody could see the frustration growing between both teams. It's again, we talked about it in the first half. There are 2 teams that play very aggressive. There's a lot of bumping and shoving. The bumps were called early. They weren't late, and both teams certainly fired up a little bit.
So Sophia Hoffman is, and they're going to take her out of the game. She can't shoot the free throws, I guess. She looks okay to me. But evidently she's not able to shoot the free throws. She's too badly hurt, although I just don't see that. Maybe she'll end on her shoulder, still holding her right shoulder, so we'll give her the benefit of the doubt as Holly Woods goes the line, and Hoffman is the best free throw shooter on the club anyway, so they're not taking her out because of the desire to have somebody else shoot the free throws. First free throw is missed by Woods. She'll shoot another one. They'll just shoot 2 more after that. No love lost between these 2 teams. Warriors are the reigning champions, and Southwestern are the up-and-coming champions.
Ingrida Hartsfield still there the entire time. There was working the official, letting him know that she's not happy with the way this game has been called.
Another free throw good by Woods. She's 2 of 3 so far there. 1 more for Holly, and make it 3 or 4 this trip. And it'll be Southwestern basketball. It was now a 15-point game, 86-71, 27 seconds left, and just don't get hurt right now, folks. That's the main thing. Warriors have a week off. They don't play again until next Saturday against Lincoln Trail. Men and women. Southwestern basketball, they break, and you get the ball in the backcourt to Holly Woods. Woods against Sprinkles across the timeline, behind the back, on the dribble up top. Now 20 seconds left, and here comes the trap. To the corner, they go to Pierce. Pierce moves back toward the top. They trap her. And on the trap, and a timeout called by Jonathan Denny. You're kidding me, aren't you?
That should have been a tie-up probably, but it won't matter in the end. But
there's 12 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
You're up by 15. What? Timeout call. 86-61. Well, every once in a while the players get riled. Coaches get riled. Sometimes the crew on the radio gets a little riled as well.
Just a tad.
My thinking is there's 11.8 seconds on the clock. If they call held ball, if they take it away from you, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need to call timeout. There's no. All you're doing is prolonging the agony, and I'm in agony.
Well,
86-71.
This is just game 1, Mark. We're going to have to calm down. We got another one on tap.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got that one.
It'll be a good one, too, we expect.
Yeah, the men's team from Southwestern, they've had a rough go of it. They're 1-6 since they beat us back there January 7th. Shawnee's the only win they have. They beat them 77-66. They've been playing very, very poorly, and I always hate to play a team that's been playing as badly as they have. They're going to break out of it someday, and it could be today. All right, it will be Southwestern basketball with 11.8 seconds left in the game. They lead it by 15. And there's no shot clock here, so try to get the ball inbounds. They do, and Wilk will get up top to Woods, and now the Warriors will not foul, I think. Woods guarded by McMasters. 4, 3, 2. Here's the trap up top. Woods over there jerking the ball away, throwing her elbows, and that's it. That's the ball game. Wabash Valley loses at home today. The final 86-71. Congratulations to the Lady Blue Storm, and they improved to 23-0 on the season. Again, they beat the Warriors 86-71 here on our own floor. We'll take a break. Be back here in 90 seconds with a scoring summary on this one.
Start the year off right with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% for 60 months, or up to $10,000 off MSRP. Get yours today at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Well, balanced scoring effort for Southwestern defeats the Warriors 86-71. Here's the scoring for them. Sophia Hoffman had 14 points, including 3 threes. Felicia Gilmore had 14 points, and 10 of those came at the foul line. So 14 each for Hoffman and Gilmore. Medjugorje had 12. They had 13 for Holly Woods. A lot of those at the free throw line. Also, way up at the top of the thing, 15 points for Layla Pierce. So they have several players at 15, 14, 13, and 12 points. They had 2 points for Joanna Arumi, 7 points for Carlotta Ray, and 3 points for Vignette Ambrose Pons. Warriors led in scoring today for the first time this year that I know of, at least, for Brianna Dugans, 22 points, 12 of 14 at the foul line. Dugans, big contributor today. Jalen Sprinkles offered 18 for the Warriors. Warriors only had, 4 threes on the day, and boy, they made a lot of threes on the other side. 10 points for Jordan Scott. So the Warriors double figures. We have Dugans with 22, 18 for Sprinkles, 11 for McAllister, 10 for Jordan Scott. Keely Harris and Asia Elliott both scored 5, and the Warriors lost it at home. Final 86-71.
Yeah, the rebounding and the fouls hurt them. That's really the story of this one. By the end of it, they just couldn't clean it up on the defensive end, with the fouls and or not allowing so many offensive rebounds. That's what hurt Wabash Valley.
Tell you what, we're going to take a little break. We have the men's game coming your way. That game will start, I'm guessing around 3:20 or something like that. We'll come back on about a quarter after 3, and we'll send you back for some music, and then more basketball coming your way. Evan, can you do that for us? All right. Sounds good. Thank you.